welcome to the 90-day run to Senior Director. Hey guys, we're so fired up. We just want to tell you, first of all, we love you. We're so proud of each one of you. And today's going to be a fantastic day. We are so fired up because this is getting close and we are super excited. So Mike and Saeed, we're supposed to be your speakers today, but this is what Quantum Field is all about. They got bad internet where they're at. So we said, hey, tag team, we got it for you. So that's the amazing part of having a system and being connected and involved because we have each other's back. We work great together. So congratulations for being on here today. Our amazing sponsor, Onyx Cole. We're so blessed to have her in our lives again. And I'm telling you, she is in Portugal doing a live meeting. So what a blessing it's been. Everyone there is so fired up. They're sending me pictures. It is jam-packed there. So, hey, welcome today. If you're new or you've been building the business, we are so excited to have you on. And this is just such an amazing opportunity that we all have to share this incredible stem cell reactivating X39 patch. And we're excited to be here to give you some tidbits, some guidance, how to take your business to another level. So welcome.
Guys, we are so excited because we're only days away from this. Yeah. And, you know, no matter how much teaching we could give you today, how much you've learned up to this point, we do know this much from our years of experience of helping 174 of our friends make $1 million or more, including Onyx, over 20 million, including Mike and Cy, over 5 million, including the Curtises, you name it. We have helped the folks. And we will tell you that we've never had anyone win that did not come to a This Is It type convention. So that's the number one thing I can give you right off the bat. So if you're holding back, if you're saying, hey, I'm not sure if I should go, I will say we're all going there with a smirk on our face because this isn't a trial run. We've done it without the very first convention. We've already got people winning and succeeding, but most of them that I could look, if I looked at this at the list, they've already been to a convention, the corporate convention, or they've been to one of the conventions that we've had. But I will say the great thing here is you're going to learn everything you need to know about X39, and then you're going to learn everything you need to do to position and win and succeed in your business, because that is most important. But I will tell you this, that you can get all the knowledge in the world on the X39. You can get all the information you need to build a successful business. But if you don't have the emotion, if you don't have it in your heart, if you don't really see what you're striving for, and, you know, picture different people going across that stage saying, if they could do it, I could do it. You need that kind of belief to rocket this thing to the next, to win big. And I will say that now is the perfect time. David Schmidt, we've been talking to him just yesterday. He can't wait to be there. He's telling us that July blew away any month they've ever had in LifeWave. How could we be positioned any better? We're in August. We're going into the #1 building time of the year. Between now and the kids get back to school. And by the way, Gina called all the schools throughout the nation, found out that every kid is back at school by the time we hit the stage on August 18th. And that time of the year till New Year's is the #1 fastest time, most productive time to build in our industry. And it is going to be wild. You ain't seen nothing yet. And we've already know that our system, the 331 system, Quantum Field team is already it's proven, it's already had this success. We're breaking record numbers. People are texting me right now that they are looking to break SPD, highest rank, by tomorrow. We just hit, the Burks just hit it. Bo Brennan just hit it. Everyone is rocking. And I'm not saying that, you know, I love what Sai always teaches, that, hey, it's your time. Don't get hung up on what everyone else is doing.
That's
because
right.
Maybe there's something we say today that hits you. Maybe you said, I'm not sure if I'm going to go to This Is It convention. Well, big mistake. Maybe you got an aha moment saying, okay, why would Steve and Gina lead us wrong? All right. We want you to win. That's what we prayed for you to win and succeed. But this is a volunteer type opportunity. This is not a franchise, which is very similar to, but a franchise tells you have to go to Hamburger University if you want to own a franchise. You cannot do it if you don't go. You got to go to, Gina had no, she couldn't negotiate with the airlines to go to the training. I got to go.
Every year you had to go for 24-hour training and it was brutal.
You don't get your medical license unless you go to medical school. So here we're kind of like being really fluffy and try to come, encourage you to come. Hey, you don't win if you don't come. So that's the way it is. And we only can tell you the facts, but it's up to you. We can't take your information from you.
And I wanted to bring in, Steve was talking about the function and the convention coming up and also like people have school and they have this and they have that. I mean, come on. We could go like this on the calendar and boom, and someone out of all of us is going to have something. So you have to do your best. I love Missy and Bobby from Alabama. She is completely taking her daughter to college, checking her in, told her, hey, I can spend the night with you Thursday night. Friday, I'm on a flight because my business has a convention. And that is the importance that she sees and the value that she needs to be at the convention. Because you know what? The daughter needs bills paid for college, right? So she is one smart gal, Missy and Bobby. I'm telling you what, they just got married a couple months ago, but I'm telling you, she is one wise lady to know that she's spending time with her daughter. She spent every day of her life with her, and she's going to take her to college and then flying out to the convention, not staying the weekend. So I am so proud of them. And really, that's what it is. It's just not taking an excuse because this convention is next weekend. Yeah. And I know it's kind of like we're hammering it, but let me tell you what, you will go out of there knowing exactly what to do. And I promise you, if you don't get one thing out of the convention, Steve, we will give you your money back. Yeah. Come on. It's $150. I know you got to get a hotel and a flight, whatever that is, but come on. It doesn't matter what you do in life. If you go and buy a business, you got to spend hundreds of thousands. You got to get a loan. Yeah. You got to have that monkey on your back. You do not have a monkey on your back with this business and this opportunity.
I like what you said about Missy and Bobby, because Sarah and Devin spoke yesterday. Yeah. They're leaving on their daughter's birthday. They say, hey, we're coming back. We are going to have a celebration. Of course, it's emotional for us to hear that, but that's exactly what Gene and I did as we helped all of our friends and win and succeed. And look about all the responsibility you have with people and all their families. How many more people? And I know
exactly why they've made the decision, Sarah and Devin, because they set a goal with their kids. Hey, we are going to get they have an amazing property, amazing house. They're just an incredible couple, but they want to have an incredible backyard with amazing pool and a waterfall and a slide and just fun stuff for the kids so that all the friends can come. So those kids see the importance and the value of what this Lifeway business can give them.
Yeah, and they're showing them the work ethic. You don't get everything for free. Come on. Do you think Delta Airlines gave Gina off when the kids were at her birthday, when the kids had to go to college, when we had Christmas, when we had holidays? No, you had to work through it. That's part. As you get to your certain seniority, then you can go. That's right. So we're just throwing it at you because we want you to win. Obviously we are going to blow the door. Yeah. It is going to be, you're going to need fire extinguishers to put out all the excitement and the fire that's happening with our team.
And there takes sacrifice when you're building and you're working, and whatever you do in life, there's sacrifices. And so we just want to encourage you that it's that important for you to arrange it, call in sick, get your days off, whatever it takes to get you there.
Yeah, it's up to you. So anyways, we're going to go over a couple things real quick on what is going to get you rocking. We've been on a 90-day run for senior director to walk the stage in Tampa, which we have some incredible, everyone is going to be going across that stage and be edified at senior director, and it's going to be wild. Yes. And the great thing is you're rocking. You only have 3 more ranks to hit to the highest rank. This is all the structure that you have to do to your business is to hit senior director. Then it's all just volume. Johnny bar the door, you're rocking. And like I said, with all the success we're having already, we already know that this is like a setup for humongous success that Lifeway has never seen the momentum that's going on right now, and they haven't seen anything yet because of what? Because of you. You all that are on here this afternoon. Now, our goal has been for 90 days. We've been running. So we're down to like 6 days to be going across that stage in Tampa. So give it all you got. You don't know. I've just got people texting me that, hey, we got a good shot at hitting senior presidential the highest rank. If people can run to that, surely you can hit the senior director. Many of you are already a director. Go break a quick manager. Go help a quick director. Somebody go director, and now you're going to hit senior director, and it is going to be a milestone as we go into the Tampa convention. You could do it. In the next 30 days, your goal should be, because again, just because we're going to 90 days to hit senior director, you might be on here as a guest today. We want to let you know the first goal is to put 2 people right, 2 people left. Yeah, they got to be at a silver or above, but we don't even talk about that. We talk about get on a gold, get serious, get yourself on 2-sleeve auto ship like you would. You got to be that on that level for you to hit gold. So why not tell your team to do the same thing? Because they're going to listen. They're wanting this to work. So they're looking for your guidance. What do you need to do to make this happen? So 2 right, 2 left. Got to be at silver package or above, and they got to be on 1-sleeve auto ship, and you are a manager. You could do that this weekend. Don't, set a 30-day goal if you want, but you could do that. If you and your wife push yourself, you could make it happen. Let me ask you something. Your boss said, I'm going to give you $10,000 if you and your wife can find 4 friends that'll work with you and get you on a silver package. Would you do it? You know you would. So
That's
you
right.
know you could do it. It's all up to you. It's an attitude. Am I going to put this and make it happen? Guys, if you knew what our friends are making, I'm not even talking about us. I'm talking about my friends, okay? You would rock this thing like you never seen. And that's why you would come to This Is It convention. We got, anyway, 60 days you want to be a director in the business. So, by the way, what's the date today? It's the 12th. So you still have till tomorrow night. I didn't put this up, but you have till tomorrow night at midnight to hit, to get yourself people signed up and upgrade. Every person you upgrade.
I'm sorry, I just spilled my.
She's cooling herself down. It's so hot in here. Come on, this is fun. We're having a blast, and that's what's going to be great about This Is It convention. It's our very first convention. Nobody has this kind of numbers with this kind of success before they even have their first convention. It's going to be incredibly fun and powerful, but it's going to be relaxing and exciting because we all know that we're on to something big. It's all working for everybody. You just got to come, get yourself around it. If you haven't had the success yet that you want, even if you had, like Gene and I, we want to take it to a whole nother level. We love making history with our friends.
Yeah.
Now, the only way to make history is for you to win. So let's go do this together. It's all about community and making it happen together. And when you hear the doctor panels, when you hear the doctors speak about why they believe this is like, I'm talking to them and I'm blown away by what they're saying. I've never seen this in my life with a wellness product, that they're all blown away by it. And we've got their hands on this. The only one can do this except you and me, promoting it to our friends. And who is going to live the rest of their life with stagnant stem cells?
That's
I can't
right,
see anyone
that's
want to do it. So 60-day goal is to get yourself to director. You can get that done sooner, but set the goal. This isn't like Onyx said, where we want to have a sense of urgency to get it done, but you don't know the next person you put in, or the 3rd person, 4th person that has a dream that's going to go make it happen. And remember what I always teach. This is the very first thing you'll ever do compared to a profession, a career, a job, that you don't have control of your income. Okay, now you have control of putting people in, but once they get in, you go and you find the people and you talk to them about this X39 by sticking them. You have no clue what they're going to do with their business. And if they go run harder, faster than you because they got a bigger dream, you're going to get rewarded for that. Where anything else you do, being a flight attendant, okay, as long as I showed up at my ski company, I got paid. But if I didn't show up, I had employees, but you got to be there. You got to be in charge of them. And it's not the same as somebody owning their own business that's rocking it and you're getting paid for that. That's huge. So that's a director. And if you believe that director, and by the way, if you believe manager you could do in a weekend, that means you can help 2 people do that in a weekend. You're a director already. If you believe director is a simple goal, then senior director is that simple. You're just going to help 2 directors do the same thing.
Yeah.
Keep it simple and make it happen. Gina's going to give you some incredible tips on what to say, how to say it, and who to talk to. Now, we don't want to prejudge anyone, but if you want to get this done faster, we're going to give you a couple tips today. And it's got a lot to do with what I'm going to say right here. Your goal is to get 20 personals right and 20 personals left. I'm going to go into more detail and This Is It on this, but I want you to know that you can do this because of this incredible technology that already has all these testimonies that nobody knows that their stem cells are dormant. No one knows this. This is how we have built our business. We're having a blast doing that. You can do this. You can do your daily goal of 331, and that's only an activity. We're not saying you have to do anything as far as sponsoring. We're saying you need to expose the X39 to 3 people a day, whether you text, personally patch them, or call them. Okay. I like personal, or I like calling the best. Texting after I speak with them, I send them the startx39.com. You need to follow up with 3 people, and you need to put somebody on a Zoom or put the application in front of them, or show the opportunity that you can download, right? You be your own Zoom at a coffee shop. You be your own Zoom on the Zoom. I mean, you do that. And that's the activities. Then your goal is to put 3 personals in because of those activities. 90 people you're talking to every single month. I know you can find 13 people by the end of the month. If you don't, you set a goal. Some of you are going to find 20. You don't know how many you're going to find. And you don't know who you're going to sponsor that's going to rocket this thing as you go through it. But 20 personals right, 20 personals left. I'm not looking down when I'm talking to you in that, because I know you could do it. If you are talking about stem cell reactivation and you're saying the same things that we're saying on the Zooms every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and on Saturday. But if you're not on those Zooms, and some people will say to me, I can't sponsor anybody. I said, are you on the Zoom? They have never listened to a Zoom. They have no clue what to say. They have no emotion, no passion. They didn't hear the testimonies. They're not engaged. Gene and I have been on every Zoom since we started 12 and a half months ago. Even when we're not speaking, we are on the Zoom. We love it. And it's like we just started 12 months ago. We're obsessed. Just over 12 and a half months ago. And we felt like we just started. That's right. So if you have fun with it, and again, we didn't stop our lives. We're living our lives. We've had grandbabies born. We have all kinds of things that we've done in our lives, trips, things that were happening. But we are engaged on what we are focused on doing, because this is worth it. I will say this is worth it. Okay. Get connected. Make sure you're on our Facebook page. Our new one has been updated to the Quantum Field X39 team on YouTube. Just go to YouTube, Google Quantum Field X39 team. You'll get it. Subscribe, and also get all the updates on Facebook. You should be able to know what's going on. And by the way, whoever has the most people on these Saturday trainings is going to win. So you're training people to learn how to build their franchise. So if they're not on here with you today and you're the only one, now it's more like a job. It's more like you doing all the work. Yeah. Okay. When you have people on. Yeah. If you realize that the more people you have on, the less you will work. You'll have your aha moment, like, whoa, because you got to go and relay all the information. You got, oh, I heard this. Oh, I heard that. Oh, did you hear this? Man, I'm telling you, if the more people you have on, or the more you share the link, if somebody can't be on, they work on Saturdays, then share the link. But I'm telling you, the more people that you have watching this, observing it, taking notes, the faster your business is going to rocket. And that goes with This Is It. It's the same thing. The more you can't take home the energy, the excitement that's going to happen there. This is our team product website. If you're brand new, just listening today, no network that I've ever been in had our own personal team product website. This is powerful. It's why everybody is winning. When you send somebody a link that's from the corporate, all you see is all the money everybody's making, all the free trips, all the other products. They never get to the product you're talking about. This goes right to the fact of exactly what you're talking to the prospect, or a doctor, or somebody who's looking to improve their health or their finances. Gives you the information on exactly the patents, the testimonies, the doctor's reviews. Everything is on this site. And for the Canadians, isn't Onyx's Girls creating a new site for them? We're going to have that. Hopefully, our goal is to have it by next weekend, but it's going to be put together. We're working on it. So that you can just send a Canadian link. For the startx39.com. So exciting. And that's what how we're making it happen. And by the way, when you're in Canada and you're talking to people personally, like I did, that's how I built our whole business to begin with, all the way to the highest rank. We never had one meeting like this. We just made phone calls and talked to the people about what the product's doing. You could do the same. Yeah. And when you're personally talking to somebody, Canadians, you're in the home, you don't have anything on recording or video. Yeah. You just share your heart. You share what you see with the product. But remember, if you're live, you got specific things you can only say, because we want to keep rocking and rolling for your business. All the information is on Bill 331. Everything you possibly need. Don't get too analytical on the information. We're giving it to you today. Be ignorance on fire. We just started talking about stem cells and everybody listens. Yeah. So I encourage you to do that. And Gina's going to give you some more tips again about even what our book of the month is offering training. Again, this says August 11th, which is yesterday. The early bird price would go up to from $150 to $199. We talked again to the caterers, begged them. They are incredible. You're going to love them when you meet them at This Is It. And tell them and appreciate them and let them know that they appreciated that you could get more people to the convention because they pushed back. Can you imagine thousands of people you're trying to hold out for dinner? Now, Gina's like saying, man, if I was throwing a wedding and I had the people not RSVPing. So if you haven't got your ticket, please get it now. Because we're gonna give you till Sunday at midnight. They're allowing us to have this early bird price extended. So that's all the way till tomorrow at midnight. You can still get your team on for $150, and they are signing up as fast as we can get the word out. So it's wild what's happening. And I hope that's your team. I hope it's you, because that is what's going to happen when you sit there. You will be sitting there taking notes with a smile, knowing that all your team is learning exactly what we're talking about. So they can go home and rock at this.
Yeah, exactly.
And there's the website that you go and get your ticket.
You can do that icon right there and get yourself registered.
And we're helping our
hotels are on there and everything.
We've been helping our personals show them where the hotels and everything are. Everything is right on this website, and it's wild what's happening. So we don't want anyone to be missed out. Again, all of our opportunity meetings are right here. You can take a quick snapshot. Monday night, it's going to be Mike and Sai. So if you didn't hear them today, you missed them, obviously. You can listen to them Monday, and they will be rocking it. I will say that every person that does the Monday, Wednesday, the Friday at noon meetings, the Thursday Spanish
they're actually in Miami, doing a presentation, but the internet wasn't so good. So I mean, they're going to just kill it on Monday. Get all your guests on, your whole team, because it just helps you also, even if you're already in the business, it helps you learn how to present and to share the opportunity when you're meeting people. It's another way for you to get something, a nugget or a tidbit for you to share the opportunity.
Now, if you were wondering, would people go on the Zoom? Like, we can say this with confidence because, again, if you log on and there's only one person on the Zoom, then you say, well, I'm not the only one. But when you log on and you see the other Monday night, we had Dr. Tony Smith. There were over 1,300 people. We packed the Zoom room. The Zoom room was overflowed at 1,000. And then everybody was on Zoom, over 300 people, 1,300 total. You know that everybody, you can do this. You can get them on the Zoom because it is working for all the people that are promoting it with vigor, with some oomph in their voice, with some excitement, and letting them know you can't miss this. You got to get a goal. You got to get good at doing that. But there are that many people on the Zooms. And when your prospect sees that, they're signing up right then. So work on getting good at promoting. That is the second most important after enrolling. But enrolling is a piece of cake. Who doesn't want their stem cells unstagnated or whatever you call it? They don't want to live with them dormant. So anyways, this is a very, very important thing. And then, of course, every Saturday, next Saturday, of course, we're not going to be here. We're going to be at This Is It convention.
Friday and Saturday, there will be no quantum field Zooms. We're going to be at This Is It convention. So guys, listen, we are so excited. And, I had somebody earlier tell me, I think it was yesterday, said to me, I'm signing up some new people, but they just can't afford to come to the convention. Guys, this is a no-brainer. Almost said a bad word. This is a no-brainer. Seriously, have them sign up with a diamond pack and get them to sign up diamonds. 500,
all
500,
the way till
500,
tomorrow at midnight.
But I mean, we just don't take excuses. Because I know what this industry has done for me. I was a flight attendant, pushing that beverage cart, running the meals out, working my tail off. Why most of the flight attendants sat and read the Inquirer magazine or People magazine. And I worked so hard. I was appreciative. I was so blessed. But I'm telling you, I know what this industry does. And we're very good at not taking excuses because we know you're going to put, let's just say you put $1,500 into the convention, right? You only paid $150 for your ticket. Let's just say you got to fly and your ticket's expensive. Guys, I'm telling you, when you get home, you will blow it up. You will make that $1,500 back so fast, but you cannot take excuses because being in, as Sai says, butts in seats, you are going to absorb. It's like you can't go to you listen to the music, like you love your certain music and you're singing a song and you can just, it brings back a memory or something and you're just jiving to it. But being at a concert of your favorite singer, man, what are you doing? You're on the stage, you're dancing, you're, a football game, your favorite football game, you're blah, blah, blah. So you're getting what I'm saying, that being in live, butt in seat is way more powerful. It's more life-changing. It's more emotional than watching it on a TV screen. So I'm telling you, it's going to be incredible. We're super excited for this. But I just want to share with you guys, you know, this book of the month, How to Talk to Anyone, is amazing.
Yeah.
It is absolutely incredible. It all has to do with the way you look, way
Yeah.
you present yourself, the way you stand,
Yeah.
the way you smile, your eyes. It has everything to
Yeah.
do with everything. So I can remember, and I'm kind of, you know, because I'm talking about this, gave me a flashback.
Yeah.
I remember walking with my Delta uniform, and I had a gentleman. He was not chasing me or anything. It was a very sincere compliment. But I want you to get what I'm trying to say. So I'm walking through the airport in my high heels, pulling my rollerboard. Probably I was flat out exhausted because I worked really hard. I came home and I homeschooled 4 kids.
Yeah.
He had a training center, a water ski. I was exhausted.
Yeah.
That's tired. Okay. And I remember him, I was walking and he said to me, "Excuse me, but I don't think you know the way you walk and you hold your body shows all your confidence." So guys, I want to encourage you, hold your body up, walk with confidence, walk with energy. Don't walk like, oh my God, that person said no, blah, blah, blah. You know, someone asked me the other day, how do you start up a conversation? I was talking to Hobby this morning and we were like kind of giggling because we get these questions.
Yeah.
So I want to share with you, how do you start up a conversation? It's 2 letters. Hi, H-I. It's simple.
Yeah.
Hi. Oh my gosh. Do you live here? Are you from here? I mean, I can start a conversation with the wall. It just doesn't answer back.
Yeah.
You got
it. By the way, I can't start a conversation, but if I have a dream and I know what I'm looking for, I will start a conversation. It's a matter of doing it. Your goal is to talk to 3 people every day. It might not be easy to pick up the phone, but you're going to pick up the phone and you're going to do it. Why? Because you got a dream of whatever you're looking to accomplish. You got to put that dream. I would say to myself, if I don't talk to that person, I'm not going to be any closer to hitting my dream. So I encourage you to open up your mouth, even if you're not someone that can talk to anyone. But come on, if you say hi and they grunt, you don't have to say anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
But I want to really encourage you that if you're struggling with talking to people, I would highly encourage you to get either some ear pods, some whatever you call them, you know, headset, something. Start listening to some motivational messages. Start listening to all the Zooms, all the teachings, all the recordings. Start listening to the book on audio. Come on, you've got to feed that brain because whatever you got going on, whether it's you're just flat out exhausted with life, you're tired, you don't think you can win, it will completely shift your mindset for you to believe in yourself, because that's where it all starts. If you don't believe in yourself, you're going to really struggle battling yourself.
Now, you were talking to me a while too about people that like to win. You know, we talked about the book. Let me just pull up the book of the month and then you can put your thoughts together on that, because I never got to this. I wanted to make sure that everybody knew that this is the book of the month for August. We have a book of the month every month. And by the way, the last book was Business for the 21st Century by Robert Kiyosaki. Now, every book is different. That book is positioned for you to have confidence. He's telling you, this is it. This is the industry. Robert is saying it.
I'm going to get a cowbell.
And
every time you say
huge business people like Donald Trump, they've been interviewed on Tonight shows by Johnny Carson saying, what would you do if you lost everything? And they said, I would get in the network marketing industry because it's the only one you could get in when you're broke and make millions.
That's right.
Come on. I mean, that book gives you confidence that you can walk, like Gina's saying, knowing that whether they say yes or no, you know what you know, you got it. This book here now is to help you, the person, starting conversations. How do you talk to anyone? And by the way, it's good to have the book because Gina doesn't need help talking to anyone, but she can help somebody else. Here's the book to help you. Here's what I learned in the book. Get the book, but you got to do it, listen to it on audio or take and read it. I love the fact that with audio, you can get caught up so much quicker than years ago when you only had a chance to read it.
That's true.
But this is going to give you the confidence. So if you're not plugged in and you don't have the book and you're not reading, hey, don't tell me you're not where you want to be because you're not listening to the thing. We're just guiding you, but we don't have anyone that succeeded that didn't read. So that is, hopefully that helped you. And I don't mean to be tough on you, but sometimes a coach needs to be tough to say, hey, let's do the right thing and then say it's not working, because it will work. when you do the right thing.
Well, when I worked at Delta Airlines, they were tough on me.
Yeah.
I had to have my nails a certain way. I had to have certain high heels, 3.5-inch high heels. I had to have my uniform completely beautiful, makeup on, my nails done, my hair done.
They measured her heels and
they
they put her on a
scale.
scale.
So I'm telling you, this is just.
So we're not going to do that.
No,
this is it.
This is the simplest thing you'll ever do. I'm telling you guys, once you get the basics down, it's absolutely incredible. But as you're looking for people and you're talking to people, of course, you're going to go through your cell phone. You know all the people in your cell phone. Why would you have them in your cell phone if you didn't know them? Hello, Bo? So just call them, be yourself. Say, man, I've come across something that is a gold mine. It is changing people's lives. And then start sharing what the X39 product does.
Yeah.
Say, hey, it doesn't heal your body. Put your body on a reboot. And we don't know what's off on our body. It's people are getting amazing, emotional, magical, miracle testimonies.
And if they ask you a question, if you read the other book of the month, that was How to Win Friends and Influence People, it says, how do you make friends? You compliment them. The minute they ask you a question, it's programmed in your brain. The minute they say, well, how does it work? That is a great question. Now you've just give them, they're like loving you because you complimented them. Like, I love this Steve guy. Yeah. Even if he doesn't have a good answer or know the answer, I still like him because he told me I got a good question. I'm going to send you a link. Give me your cell phone. I'm going to send you this link and it's going to tell you exactly how to get the information. There's 80 case studies, doctors use patents, everything you need to know to get yourself excited about the X39. And now you can shut up and you can follow up the next day because that is what you're going to do. If you're in person with them, you could put a patch on them. I will say that.
But wait a second. Did you hear what he just said? Then shut up.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's what I love.
Yeah. Because I remember I was talking to somebody and I talked them into the business and then I talked them out of the business. And Onyx just goes, zip it.
Yeah.
Talk, zip it.
Let our tool do the work. And what I love about this is some people say to me, what a video to send this or that. No, this is not old school. This is like up to date, everything you need to know.
Absolutely.
This website is designed for every kind of person, whatever personality they are. Some people want to watch the first 2 or 3 videos. Some people just want to take, and by the way, it doesn't hurt to say, make sure you get to that 3rd video. There's 3 videos. The first 2 are really interesting, but the 3rd one is the inventor that has over 130 patents. He explains exactly to a T how the X39 works. You could do that because if you hear that they're not, if you don't feel they're listening to them, can you give them a little bit of the curiosity approach and let them know how interesting it's going to be when they get there? So we want to help you understand that. That's why we have the follow-up. Don't do what Gina says. Do the share the patch, do the follow-up, and do the presentation all in the same visit. You're not going to be able to do 3, 3, 1. And some people are doing that. Maybe that's your aha today, that you're talking too much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So as you're building the business and you're making your calls, I just want to encourage you, the people you're looking for are winners. Yeah. Winners. Somebody who's, like competitive, somebody who likes to win, somebody that has got energy. They walk with a skip in their step. They're moving, shaking, riding, rolling. I can remember when we first got into business, we prayed for 1 year for the right product, the right company, the right ownership, in God's favor. Well, I called Renita Brannon. She is a winner. She is a mover, a shaker. She loves to win. I got a picture of her here. She's competitive. We pulled this off her Facebook today. I hope she's okay with it. I figured she posted it on Facebook. I could post it on my Zoom, but this is who you're looking for. You're looking for somebody.
What did she say they are?
So let me tell you. So we're so blessed. They're moving. Her mom's moving in with them. I have goosebumps because of the LifeWave opportunity, guys. Wake up. This is a big deal. So they're packing their house. And I was texting her saying, oh my gosh, everything you touch has a memory, has a moment to it that kind of flashes you back. God is so good that he gives us all these memories. So she was cleaning up, as they're moving and they're packing. And this is all her trophies, everything she won.
Not all of them, just some.
Yeah, that's probably just some of them. Oh, old.
But these are some of my.
Because she's a little tiny.
She's a winner.
Yes. But the thing I love is that that's everything she's won when she was younger. She's always been a winner.
Yeah.
So her kids know that, her family sees that, her husband knows that. And that's who you're looking for. Somebody like that, who's competitive. Somebody's got a skip in their step. Somebody who loves to win. Are you going to go up and talk to somebody who's like, oh, I mean, yeah, you might share with them if there's nobody else around, but come on.
Yeah.
People want to win. They want something. They want to feel better. We have exactly what they need.
You want to win. You need to find people that like, now we're not prejudging anyone, but with people, we know that you want to get this done fast. Okay?
Yes, exactly.
That's the motto of the Quantum Field team. We're the fastest growing team in the entire company. Almost going on 20 years. We're our 20th year anniversary, and we are the fastest growing team. And it's very recently that all this has been put together. But the way you do that is you look for people that like this. Now, they might be down on their luck, but if they have all those trophies in their past, they know how to win. You just got to plug them into a winning system and they're going to win. So be careful. This could be another aha moment today. You might be talking to easy people. I talk about them. Easy people are very simple. Like I could easily go to the dry cleaner when I got started and talk to Betty, who is the person who collects the dirty laundry for years from us. But I asked, is the owner around? And she introduced me to the owner, and he wanted to sign up right then.
Yeah.
Because he has 6 dry cleaners. He wanted to sell them, wants a residual incomes, looking for opportunity. But I never met Scott. And it was very uncomfortable for me to talk to the owner. But I know that if I talk to the owner, somebody that is a risk taker that likes to win, I'm putting myself in a much greater position for succeeding. And I'm not picking on Betty, but I know who I'm looking for. And I'm looking for winners like Renita and Scott.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So we just want to encourage you, when you're out talking and stuff, just be yourself, put a smile on, make sure your hair looks good, dress sharp. You're going to attract people. Walk with confidence. Walk with confidence. Don't try to like tell them everything in the first time you meet them. It's like, you know, I might meet, somebody might deliver food for me. And I love the way he texts me and he says, I'm on my way. I'm 5 minutes away. To me, that's a sharp person. They care. They know that I'm waiting to receive something. So when I go out there and I greet them and I take my food, I give them a tip. I said, thank you. I said, hey, do you do anything else besides driving for DoorDash? And they said, no, that's all I do. I said, you know what? I love the way your personality, you got an upbeat, you're a hard worker, and I have something that will bless you big time. And I'm telling you, every single person goes, here's my sound. You know, they're like, and then they're texting me. When are you going to call me? When are you going to meet with me? But I'm like, it's incredible. But look for people who are go-getters, people who want more. If you're in the business and you like want to go faster, then that's what you do.
Just the other weekend, we had gone to a funeral of one of our good friends, and on the way home, we had a delay on the airplane. And I looked around, I looked for the sharpest guy. He was at the counter. I went up and asked a little bit about the delay. He was right there. So I purposely did it. I'm not even comfortable doing that kind of thing. But I know if I want to teach you how to do it, if I want to win, I got to talk to and meet a new friend. He had the only one with a suit on, full piece suit, sharp businessman from Miami. Name is Brad. All fired up after I talked to him. We just started chatting about the delay and everything like that. Next thing you know, what do you do? I say to him, because Gina's taught me that, because whenever you say, what do you do? The next thing the thing is going to be, what do you do? Hey, I'm glad you asked. We help people reactivate their own stem cells. Did you know anything about stem cells? Because I'm not so good at bursting everything out. I want them to talk, and he loved to talk. And then he said he, knows they need to be healthy. Do you know that they become dormant? You're walking around, you're very successful, but you don't want to live with stagnant stem cells. Now all ears are on, all fired up. And I followed up with him 2 days later, and he's all excited, making a move to sign up. So same thing with our friend. We were on our way to the wedding at Hobby and Oldest wedding.
Yes.
Gina, because this seemed kind of bold. The gentleman had "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want." He had his whole jacket was the 23rd Psalm.
And I went up to him and I said, you know what? I got to tell you something. I love your jacket and I love your boldness.
Wait a minute. I love when she said it. He was walking in the plane and she said that to him. And then we had to all get off the plane for a delay. And we ended up sitting next to him. And we started, not a coincidence, by the way.
I actually think that he came and purposely sat by me because he liked that I said, I love your boldness.
Right. And he was he was a guest pastor in Aruba. Couldn't wait for us to go to his church service. Of course, we
couple.
We went to a Spanish-speaking church, but they did have headsets. It was incredible. His wife got a testimony. We put the patches on them right in the airport. Okay, so we're doing the same thing.
We are not going to sit here for 3 hours and be an introvert. We are going to work our business for these 3 hours, and we did.
His wife, Mary, we got a text. She got a testimony in 24 hours. They signed up in Aruba with us, and they had prospects everywhere. At the church, they had prospects. At breakfast, noticed they had prospects. Everywhere we went, they had prospects.
And when we're sitting there in the airport, I said to him, what do you guys do for a living? And then he told us, I'm a pastor. I'm in, it was Dallas, right?
Yeah.
Dallas they live. And so when we started talking to them, then they say, well, what do you guys do? I mean, come on. If you're wondering what to say, it really, you just got to practice more, guys. You got to get the practicing down, and then you're going to see when someone rolls their eyes. I'm like, my mom told me I was the greatest and the number one eye roller. Yeah. When I was young. But anyways, so if they're rolling their eyes, then remember what you said and tweak it.
For the next
you got to change. Come on. If you want to win, it's not difficult. You've already signed up in the business. You're committed. Let's do it. Let's not quit and then back off.
It's like after this call, it's going to be immediately put on our YouTube page. So this training, if you're looking at talking to people or some ideas, or if your team is having trouble, or you could take, and all the ones we've done since the middle of July, we didn't have any of these opportunity or trainings when we started. It wasn't until like the 23rd of July or something like that we started. So point is you can go back to then and listen with your iPod. You don't even have to watch them. You just start listening. And within a half a dozen of these, maybe you see one you like, you even listen to that 3 times, it'll be rolling off your tongue. That's why when people say to me, I'm not be able to sponsor any, it's because they're not listening. They're not engaged. You just got to be in. How hard is a Zoom?
And real quick, I want you to understand that these recordings are so valuable for you. So Dr. Tony spoke last Monday.
Yeah.
That was a slam dunk home run. Yeah. Amazing link for you to share. If you're nervous, you grab that off the Quantum Field X39 team YouTube page and you share it with your people. You'll see his picture right on there. It says Monday. Come on, that is that Zoom that he did is worth $1 million for you. It will take your business to a whole nother level. If you are nervous to share it, invite some friends over. Cast it up on your television with the YouTube. Come on. There's so many ways for you to build. If you're nervous, you're not confident, you're an introvert. There's so many ways that we have for you to win that we're going to pick you up, boom, and take you to the finish line.
If you got a young person, yesterday's opportunity, why Devin and Sarah Robinson that have young kids, they're fired up. They tell you exactly what to do in 30 minutes. Share theirs. Get your head in the game of who you're looking to. Don't just send any link to anyone. That's a good way. So they looked at the Start X39. They're somewhat excited, or they have signed up. Now let them see Devin and Sarah, how they're on their game and they're making it happen, because maybe they missed it, or maybe it's going to be a while before you have them come back on, but they'll be relatable. But if you're not on, you don't know that this is going on. So you got to work your way to figure out how to engage. And I mean, we understand if you couldn't listen to a Friday, but you can at least listen to it the same as you get home or on your way home.
Yeah. But once you get it in your head and it goes to your heart and you understand that, wow, if I can't be on the Zoom, I can have Steve, Mike, Matt, Renita, and those are people that are new, that I'm prospecting. I'm trying to get them in the business. You can have all them on the Zoom while you're at the beach.
Right.
I mean, come on, it's genius what we're doing.
Now, I want to let you know, let's give them a couple tips, some updates of what's going on at This Is It, so they can be prepared. Okay. All the ones that are registered. Now, again, we need your leadership skills to help your team get we've got actually a fast pass to get everyone through the turn gates as fast as we possibly can. So we encourage you should all have received an email that tells you to go to get your fast pass. So there's a link there. You fill it out. You're going to get a QR code to get right through the entrance, and you're not going to be standing in line with thousands of people. Okay? We will put this up on the Facebook page in case you didn't get the email. So if you're saying, I can't find my email, no problem. We'll put the link up there so you can go and register and get yourself for your fast pass all set. Now, this isn't buying a ticket. This is those of you that bought a ticket to have a QR code to get through.
So just to be clear, you have to go to thisisitconvention.com, purchase your $150 ticket, and then you're probably going to get an email for you to do your fast pass. And the fast pass has to be done in order for you to enter the facility. So you do your fast pass, look at your junk email if you don't have it. If not, we're going to post it onto the Quantum Field Facebook page for you to go ahead and get yourself the fast pass. Make sure you print when you come to the event. You must print your confirmation number and bring your driver's license to enter. If you don't have that, you won't be able to enter. So
encourage your team to do it,
guys.
If you want to know how many people that are going to be coming, we have over 140 people that we've paid to meet you at the registration line to help people that couldn't do it. But 140, can you imagine? Those are just the people helping you get through the registration line. That's all been hired for your $150 ticket. Okay, it's all going to be coming there. So I will say that they will guide the person, but you don't want to be in the herds when you can go right through wherever the fast pass line is. So I'm just encouraging you to do that.
Dress code real quick. People are asking me dress code. Dress casual. It's either casual or dressy casual. You wear what you feel comfortable. You do not need to wear a business suit, a coat and tie. It's an amazing facility. It's going to be comfortable. It's beautiful. We have just, I mean, when you walk in, you're going to be, whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm telling you, it is absolutely the most outstanding event we've ever done. And we've done a lot. It's not our first rodeo, but we want you to be comfortable. So wear what you want. I'm going to be wearing a sundress. Steve's going to be wearing pants with a shirt like this, a collared shirt, short sleeves. So you wear what you feel comfortable. You don't have to wear a big business suit and coat and tie. It's going to be fun. We're going to eat together, fellowship together, break bread. It's going to be incredible. Absolutely amazing.
Now, I want to let you know that the leaders that are at senior director and above, and we got a ton of them. I mean, we just got started and we had an event at our house with 200 of them. Okay. So it is going to be wild what's going to happen at This Is It with the senior director and above. Your registration starts at 3:00. The senior director meeting starts at 4. So don't show up if you're a general registration, if you're not a senior director above, because they won't let you in.
You have to sit in your car.
You need to show up at 5:00 for general registration. So again, leadership, senior director and above, registration is at 3:00. Get yourself, have your fast pass there, have your ID, have your confirmation, your ticket. Don't print the ticket out. Have your confirmation number printed out from your email that you received to begin with.
Okay, I'm going to give you a little flashback here. If you do not do your fast pass, remember when you're at Disney World and you're standing in line and you're pulling your hair out and the kids are crying and you're, okay,
got all those
that's
styles.
Where you're going to be. So make sure you do that fast pass and encourage
your team.
Take responsibility. Yeah, I know. Somebody last night, I cannot remember who it was, but they said, I'm sharing it with my team. Lonnie, of course, Lonnie. She said, I'm sharing it with my team so everyone will be prepared and have everything done. That is smart. So share the link with your friends. Grab it off the Quantum Field Facebook page, team page, and then share it with your team. Just start, say, pass it on, pass it on, pass it on.
And by the way, bring your notepad, be prepared. Let's get your notes. You need to be ready to leave this thing. Every single person that attends will be up to date on exactly what to do, how to do it, how to win. There's going to be no question.
I actually have notepads there for you guys to get. So.
Yeah, so we have notepads, but I would encourage you to bring your own so you're prepared and ready. There will be registration. Obviously, Saturday morning starts at 8:00, the registration, and the event starts at 9:00. Again, everyone that's registered with their fast pass can rocket right through and make it happen. So that's going to be happening. Again, we're going to have an optional church service on Sunday. So we encourage you, we're going to be there. So we encourage you to come. It's going to be amazing. It starts at 9:30. But remember, we're extended the early bird price to Sunday at midnight. That's tomorrow at midnight. You could still get your team in for $150. That's going to be incredible. So we want to make sure that you come prepared and you're ready. And let me tell you something when you're there. Last tip I want to give you is do not leave. I don't care if you got to cross your legs till the session is over, till the next session. I would have your seat in your butt, because I have never, ever in my entire life of all the people I've seen in this industry and myself seen something this easy and this rocket ship, this kind of momentum that we're seeing, and a real thing that really helps the people with the product, meaning their motion of the testimonies, and really helps them with their finances. And everyone can do. 70 and 80-year-old friends are winning. 20-year-old friends are, 23-year-old people are hitting the highest rank. Every age group, every demographic, everyone can win. So do not leave, because you don't know what the next speaker is going to teach, so that you can take your business to the point where you're going to have that freedom, that takes a life of its own, and you can really have the freedom. Now, don't get me wrong, you're still building your business, but you don't have the sweat of wondering what you got to do to pay the next bill. You know what I mean?
Right.
Or you have to show up, or what if you get hurt and you can't show up at work and you don't get paid? That doesn't work here. Come on, 99% of all of our business has been out on Zoom. You could have a broken leg and still do this business on the Zoom we make it happen. It's amazing what can happen. So do not at all, or let your team get out of the presence of focusing on exactly what's happening. And that's my tip for the weekend.
We're not kind of really telling you who's going to be speaking when, because there will not be a second that we can waste on the stage. Like, I mean, it is power-packed teaching, power-packed information. Onyx Cole is flying all the way in from Barcelona. She's actually stopped in Portugal. She's going to be at the event. We're so excited. It is going to be incredible. But I want to encourage you one thing. When you're there, take everything, all your problems. I mean, I know this sounds so elementary, but at some of the events, people come up to me afterwards and say, what do I do? And I really want you to take everything that you're going through, whether it's finances, whether it's family problems, whether it's your health, whatever it is, and you just put it underneath that chair and you leave it there and you take notes and you absorb and you just do not get up and leave. Don't chit chat. Just sit and listen and take notes, because I'm telling you, what we got planned is absolutely mind-blowing. It's going to take your business to a whole nother level, I promise you.
You can take a picture of the mission statement. There's even a mission statement for the event, for you to not leave without knowing everything you need to know to position yourself to have success in your business and have ultimate success in your life.
Yep.
So it's been great sharing with everybody today. We gave you some great tips, because we thought, let's give them the most common question. How do you start a conversation? What do you say to people? So we said, we just want to help people feel more comfortable and get a little knowledge. But remember, start the conversation with hi. Keep it simple. Focus on stem cell reactivation, the X39, then you send them the link. It's going to be incredible. When you got the confidence, the belief, and the knowledge, and you know what you know, like you're going to get from This Is It, you are going to win big. So remember, we encourage you. We haven't had anyone win at a high level that did not come to a convention. So do not miss This Is It convention, because you don't want to miss all the days and the months for the next one. Get yourself your head in the game and get yourself there with a team of people. You know, when you make that decision, you'll probably be 6 people with you. So make it tonight, right now. Go get your ticket as soon as we're done here. Go to thisisitconvention.com, and then you go call 6 of your friends and say, you're coming with me. And they will, this is not you don't have to come, but if you want to win, you got to come.
And let me tell you, this will be, mark my word, the biggest convention ever in history in Lifeway. And after you see it, we're going to say it was going to be the smallest, because we're going to go bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. But we want you and your team and your friends, your relationships, all with you there to receive the nuggets, the information, to take their business to whatever destiny they want. We're so excited. Thank you, Nee, for working the backside of this. And hey, guys, listen, there's still time to register. Get yourself registered.
Make your weekend productive.
Excuses.
Make this productive time. You got a whole weekend to be productive and the whole rest of next week. So be productive, and every move. Again, if your boss said he would be giving you $10,000 to be at This Is It, no matter what excuse you think you got, you'd be there. So you could be there, and you could bring people, because if he said, hey, for every person you bring, I'll give you another $5,000, you'd have a half a dozen people there or more, probably 20 people there. So treat this business like you really should treat a multi-million dollar business, and you will be winning and succeeding.
And help your people get there. I want to encourage you. I remember one time somebody at registration, they came up and the gentleman had the ticket and the wife did not have a ticket. And I said, no, every person has to have a ticket, just like This Is It. If you're bringing a guest, they have to have a ticket. If you need helper, they have to have a ticket. They have to fill to do the fast pass. And but I just want to encourage you. I said to the gentleman, I'm going to put my money in. I didn't even know who he was. I'm going to put my money in for your ticket, and you're going to go in with your wife. If you don't get one thing out of the event, I'll pay. You don't have to pay me the money for the convention. And he came back out and he goes, here's the cash.
Yeah.
I owe you. It
Yeah.
was absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
So let me tell you something. You got a husband and a wife and only one of them can come. I would do whatever it takes to get them both there, because if they're married, they're going to be so much more powerful. I love Scott and Renita. They're both two different people. They work amazing together.
Yeah.
Mike and Saeed work amazing together. Matt and Kim work amazing together. My sisters and their husband work amazing together.
Yeah.
But just one of them wouldn't come. They both, because it's hard to translate what you're going to get, what you're going to receive. So, hey guys, we are fired up and we cannot wait to hug you and see you at This Is It convention. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be fun. We also want to let you know that there will be water served all through the weekend, no glass bottles. So we're looking forward to seeing you. It's going to be a fantastic event. It will be the biggest. It will be the best ever. And we're super excited to be able to see you, host you, and just fill you up, give you that confidence, that belief for you to win and get your family to where you need to be. So God bless you guys. And again, we'll see you next weekend at thisisitconvention.com. And also Monday night is Mike and Saeed Hernandez at 8 p.m. Remember, you can have as many guests on that Zoom link.
Put them to work for you.
You copy that Zoom link and paste it and tell them it's code 39 and just blast it out to as many people as you can. And I'm telling you what, they will get your people signed up. Your people will call you back saying, hey, I want to get enrolled and I want a diamond pack. So then you're going to have the money to come to This Is It convention. God bless you guys. It's been a pleasure. Have a blessed day. Remember, your business doesn't end till when?
Sunday at midnight. And that's when you got all that time that you can collect from the promotion that's happening right now. As you hit every gold and diamond, you sign up gold and diamonds and you upgrade them to gold and diamonds, you're going to put cash in your pocket all the way till midnight. Use that as a vehicle to help you get to This Is It. Go make it happen.